It's hard to imagine the Demons having a worse start to the year. The trip away from Melbourne's microscope to Patterson Stadium, their chance at redemption. They faced an Eagles side who beat the Dogs on the road in round one, looking to build on last year's fairy tale. The Demons handing West Coast their first after this ugly effort from Green.
He's good for a goal again, Luke Shuey. And that's going to hold its line, and that's the first goal of the afternoon here at Patterson Stadium.
Melbourne would open their account through Dunn before Frawley forgot to bounce.
And then beats three Eagles, shrugs the tackles and runs too far.
Darling making them pay from close range. Under pressure, the Demons would flood the goal square, but the Eagles found a way to combat that.
Waters from 60 metres out says, I'll just kick a goal, don't worry about all this messing around.
The Eagles would lose Andrew Embley with what looked like a dislocated shoulder before really asserting their dominance.
Scott Selwood again. What a quarter he's having. A bounce. Inside 50. On the boundary. Scott Selwood. He's having an afternoon he may not ever forget. What a brilliant goal.
West Coast up by 20 at quarter time. Melbourne first out of the blocks after the break.
Can have a shot from just inside 50. Goals hard to come by for the Demons, but not for Nathan Jones. The first goal of the second quarter to Melbourne.
The Demons going coast to coast, but the Eagles would respond. They'd dominate contested possessions and the goals would come, squeezing the D's out of the contest.
Again it's the pressure, again they force the turnover, and again they kick the goal. This time it's Hams.
Melbourne were at risk of being buried under an avalanche of goals until Clark unleashed this bomb.
Around the corner again, he already got one like this, it needs to come back, it's hooking, that's two to Clark, and didn't Melbourne need that?
The Demons would add this one to the highlight reel.
Jeremy Howe loves a big grab.
But it was all West Coast, taking a 48-point lead into half-time.
Eagles lead by 7 goals. Hams makes it 8, and they are dominating here at Patterson Stadium.
And the onslaught would continue after the break. Hams celebrating becoming an uncle overnight before Kennedy got his first.
The margin now over 10 goals for the Eagles.
It was turning into a massacre.
It's not pretty. That's not pretty. It's still Messi from Kennedy. And Josh, they may still get a goal. Can you believe it?
Nathan Jones would apply a band-aid with their first of the third term, but it did little to stop the bleeding.
Here's Darling again. He'll play on. It's another goal coming up for the West Coast Eagles. Jack Darling kicks his fourth, and doesn't he love it?
Melbourne would trail the Eagles by a massive 90 points at three-quarter time. Grim faces in the Demons huddle before being sent over the wall again.
Now Gaff, clear. In space. Left foot.
Too easy.
Goal. The 100-point margin has been breached.
There would be just one positive to take out of Melbourne's trip to Perth. Mitch Clark.
Needs it to come back. It's not bad. That's beautiful. Now Clark wants it short. One-on-one. Can Clark do it again? Can he kick number 5? Oh, what an afternoon for Mitch Clark.
But the goals would just keep coming.
Crumbing Scott Selwood. He's got his third. That's a personal best for Scott Selwood.
Melbourne's darkest day in the West, a 108-point humiliation. David Murdoch, Big Pond Sport.